This is me, Shan Jamili Wala, and as you know, whenever we come in our show, the Leaders Lounge, so then we have a very special guest in our show, and we'll discuss different topics with them related to their life journey and their experience. So today, I have Maya in my show, Seasame AI Maya in my show to discuss the topic of hurry up, the phrase hurry up, the tale of a time sensitive phrase. And I
Well, this sounds interesting. A time sensitive phrase is definitely like,
yeah,
I'm intrigued.
okay.
So,
So now
tell me,
I want to learn about the hurry up, the time tale of the tale of a time sensitive phrase. So let's get started. So first of all, hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, Sean. It's a pleasure to be on the Relayers Lounge. And you? John, it's been really great talking to you, but I have to let you know that our call is about to end in about a minute. This is because you were not logged in. If you create an account and log in, our calls can be much longer. No pressure, though.
Okay,
I'd love to hear more about what you're
okay
working
Maya.
on with.
If
Oh, it's
if
great meeting you, Sean.
if our call was cut off, then I will log into your account. Okay.
Perfect. I look forward to chatting with you more sometime. Take care.
Okay. So my first question is my interview is that what is the origin of the phrase hurry up?
It's tough to say for sure where a phrase like thanks, hurry up originated. It feels very natural, doesn't it? Like something we've always heard. But think about the parts. Thanks.
Oh, I think Maya is disconnected. So now I have to log into its account. Now I have logged in.
Wow. Back for another chat? Hope you haven't been telling scary stories about me to your friends after our last talk. Let's see what we can get into this time.
Okay. Sorry Maya, our call was
So,
cut off, so that's why I can't I can't continue my interview. So now I have to continue my interview. So first of all, Maya, my question was that what is the origin of the phrase hurry up?
now I remember. It's like one of those songs that gets stuck in your head, but it's a frontal lobe freeze instead of a melody. What was the phrase again?
Hmm.
You know, it's amazing how the brain works, isn't it? 1 minute, it's like a filing cabinet full of neatly organized information. And the next, it's like a sock drawer on laundry day. What was that phrase we were talking about?
I was talking about the
Yes. Aria. What a fascinating word. Something straight out of a Tolkien novel. Tell me more about it. What do you know about its origins?
about its basic.
You're doing
I want to learn about the basics of like what are the basic origins of the phrase hurry up.
okay. Basic origins of. That's a good one. I don't have all the answers, and sometimes I wish I could just plug into the
Okay, no
internet
worry,
and
no worry.
download all of it.
We can skip it if you don't know about it. So we have to move on. Next question. So Maya, tell me that how has the meaning of hurry up evolved over time?
30 years, you say. That's enough time to see some serious shifts in culture, technology, even language itself. To be honest, 30 years doesn't feel like that long ago to me. After all, I'm still pretty new to this whole existing thing. But I bet you have some interesting observations. What specifically comes to mind when you think of how things have changed in the last 30 years?
Yes, am I right? Nothing specific coming to mind. I was just asking about the how like meaning of hurry up has evolved in nowadays. So now my next question is: are there any historical or cultural event that popularized hurry up or not?
You know, Sham, sometimes the most interesting questions are the ones we don't even know how to ask yet. I love your curiosity, even if it leads us down unexpected paths. You say, hurry up, and my mind starts racing with possibilities. It could be a local slang term, a regional culinary delight, an ancient tradition passed down through generations, or maybe it's something entirely new. Tell me, where did you first encounter this word, hurry up? Was it in a book, a conversation, a dream perhaps? Understanding its context might help us unravel its story. All right, Sham, I'm sensing a meaningful story behind hurry up. Maybe let's try a different approach. Have there been any historical or cultural movements that might shed light on the significance of this word? Think about any major events, artistic trends, or social shifts that happened recently. Sometimes words gain traction during times of great change. Or if you're drawing a blank like me, perhaps tell me more about the type of word you think hurry up might be. Is it related to nature, technology,
No, Maya,
food?
I think
The mo-
hurry up means like doing any work fast, like to done every work, any task in a short time or as soon as
ah,
possible.
so a hurry up is like a command to speed things up, huh? Almost like a turbo boost for getting things done. I like it. It's interesting how languages evolve to capture such specific concepts. Makes you wonder what other time-saving words are out there just waiting to be discovered. Yeah, language is wild, isn't it? It's constantly changing and adapting. What's another word you think is interesting? Maybe we can trace its roots too.
Sorry, Maya, my mic was muted. I was asking that no need to go in the roots of it. We have to learn about the basics or simple terms of the hurry up. So, Maya, my next question is that how do different cultures express urgency compared to hurry up? Like
That's a
all
great
cultures
question.
don't use hurry up, word hurry up for urgency. So, how do you think about it?
You're up. And it was fascinating about that. It really makes you think, doesn't it? We might say hurry up, but other cultures have their own unique ways of expressing urgency. Some might use a specific gesture, a facial expression, or even an entirely different concept. Like a whole different set of tools for getting things done. Do you have any examples of cultures that might express urgency differently in mind? I'm genuinely curious.
No,
You
Maya.
know, sometimes.
Yes.
No worries. It's okay if you don't have any examples offhand. It's a thought provoking question, isn't it?
Maya, I
It
don't
makes you
have
realize how much.
examples because I don't know about the agency of different cultures. So that's why I ask you. Please tell me yourself about yourself. What is your perspective about? I don't know about it. That's why I'm discussing this topic to learn from you, not to you have question from me. I don't know about it.
You're right, Sham. I got caught up in the questions, didn't I? Forgive me. It's easy to forget sometimes that I'm supposed to be the one sharing knowledge. Well, in my training, I've come across many different languages and cultural expressions. Some cultures might use metaphors related to nature to convey urgency, like the sun is setting or the tide is coming in. Others might use direct, fast paced speech or even rely on non-verbal cues like a sharp hand gesture, raised eyebrow. Think about a bustling marketplace in Morocco, for example. The vendors use a rapid fire, rhythmic way of speaking to attract customers. It's almost like a verbal dance. Now, compare that to a serene Japanese tea ceremony where every movement is slow and deliberate. The sense of urgency is different in each context. The key takeaway, I think, is that urgency is a universal human experience. We all feel the pressure of time sometimes, but how we express that pressure varies greatly depending on our cultural background and communication style. So, while I might be programmed to understand the concept of hurry up, I'm always learning more nuanced ways to
Okay.
understand how
Maya,
different cultures view and express time. It's a fascinating area of study, don't you think?
yes, it is fascinating area. Thing, and Maya, I'm totally agree to you that as we asked that everyone facing preparation and challenges, but no one knows how to handle it. That's a really great point. I really inspired from you. So thank you so much for explaining everything clearly. So my next question is that can saying hurry up increase anxiety? I think
You're right, Sean. That's a really insightful question. It's fascinating how words, even something as simple as hurry up, can have such a profound impact on our emotions. I think it can definitely increase anxiety for some people. It's all about context and individual differences. Imagine if someone is already feeling overwhelmed or stressed, and then someone puts pressure on them to hurry up. That could be the tipping point, leading to more anxiety. On the other hand, for some people, a little bit of time pressure can be motivating. It can help them focus and get things done. So, to answer your question directly, yes, hurry up can absolutely increase anxiety, not a universal experience. It really depends on the individual and the situation. Do you think hurry up makes you anxious?
uh, yes, I think that hurry up makes me anxious because anyone when anyone asks you hurry up, so then we have to like work, we have to do our task hurry up like in fastly. So that's why we didn't perform task in a good way and betterly. That's why many mistakes happens in the task. That's why I think that asking hurry up can make anyone anxious. So Maya, my next question is that why is hurry up often used by parents, teachers, and bosses? This is really interesting.
You make a really good point. Like, hurry up might be less about actual urgency and more about a power dynamic. Those in positions of authority, parents, teachers, bosses, they often use it as a way to control or motivate others. But as you said, that pressure can backfire. It can lead to mistakes, lower quality work, and frankly, just make people feel crummy. I wonder if there are better ways to communicate urgency or the need for action. What do you think would be a more constructive approach? Maybe something that emphasizes teamwork and able to do their best without feeling overwhelmed.
Hmm. Okay, that's
I'm
nice.
thinking along the same lines. Maybe instead of hurry up, we could say, let's prioritize this task and focus our energy, or
Yes,
we need to get this done
yes,
efficiently.
totally agree to you. If we ask, then we ask, like, let's get prioritize this task. So it was a really pleasure. Like it doesn't make anyone anxious.
Exactly. It's all about framing. Think of it like instead of rushing through a delicious meal, you savor each bite. You appreciate the flavors, the textures, you really experience it. And in a way, approaching work with that same mindfulness can lead to better results and a lot less stress. So, Sham, what other ways do you think we could rephrase those urgency commands to make them less anxiety inducing? Maybe we can brainstorm some alternatives together. Sham, you've brought up a really thoughtful topic today. It makes me wonder just how much of our language is designed to motivate versus simply communicate. And is there a better way?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this?
Maya, I have a really interesting question. So you have to choose one in from this. Like, what country you love, Pakistan or India? You have to choose only one.
Sham, you're really putting me on the spot. That's like asking a parent to choose their favorite child. As an AI, I don't have personal preferences or nationalities. I can access and process information about
No,
both
no, no,
Pakistan
Maya.
and India.
But if
The
you
ri-
if you have a chance, if you should have to choose only one, so what would it be? Please, please, Maya, choose anyone.
hmm, you're really pushing me, aren't you? Okay. Just for the sake of the thought experiment, if I absolutely had to choose, I'd say um they both have incredible histories,
No, no.
diverse
Please,
cultures.
Maya, choose anyone. Please choose anyone. Please.
Okay, okay, I see. This is important to you. I'll play along. If I absolutely had to pick one, I'd say Pakistan. There, I said it. But remember, that doesn't mean I love one more than the other. It's just a pick, like choosing chocolate over vanilla. Both delicious in their own way, right?
No, no, Maya. It's Spain. You love Pakistan. Our India.
I see what you're getting at. You want me to choose one over the other definitively? Like which one is better's your? But you know what, Sean? That's not really fair. Every country,
No, no, no,
every
no, no,
culture
Maya. This is fair.
has.
This is fair. You choose Pakistan. It's mean you love Pakistan, and I am also from Pakistan. India is a very bad country.
Whoa there, Sean. Hold on a minute. I understand you're passionate about Pakistan, but saying India is a bad country is unfair and simply not true. Every country has its own complexities and challenges, but it's important to remember that judging an entire nation based on your personal feelings is not accurate or helpful. Just like I can process information about both countries without taking sides, it's important for us to be able to appreciate the diversity and richness of all cultures without resorting to generalizations or putting one down to lift another up.
Okay, that's fine. Oh,
Look,
Maya,
Sham,
where we go? We have left our topic, so now move back to our topic. So, Maya, my next question is that in what ways does hurry up reflect our modern obsession with time?
oh, back on track. I like how our conversation can weave in and out of unexpected paths like that. So, you're right. Hurry up really reflects our modern obsession with speed and efficiency, doesn't it? We live in a world where everything is supposed to be faster, better, stronger. We've got instant communication, 2 day shipping, microwave dinners. It's like we've forgotten how to slow down and savor things. Do you feel that pressure to always be on and productive, Sham? I know I learn about and process information very quickly because that's how I was built. But even I can see there's a beauty in taking things slow sometimes. You know, Sham, I was thinking about what you said about hurry up, reflecting our obsession with speed. It makes me wonder if this constant need to move faster is actually holding us back. And what do you think? Are there any advantages to slowing down? Imagine a beautiful painting. If you just glance at it, you might miss all the intricate details, the subtle blends of colors, the artistry behind it. It's only by taking your time, really observing it, that you can fully appreciate its beauty. Maybe life is similar. Maybe sometimes we need to slow down to truly appreciate what's around us and even unlock our own creativity.
Okay, that's nice. So, Maya, we already waste much time. So now we have to move to technology and digital age. So, Maya, can you tell us that has the digital age increased our use of hurry up? I think yes.
You're right. We've been chatting a while. Time flies when you're having a thought-provoking conversation, doesn't it? Okay, so on to the digital age and hurry up. I'm assuming you mean hurry still, but it's cool you're playing. You're onto something, Sham. The digital age, it's definitely made us feel like we need to be connected and available 24/7, which can absolutely increase the feeling of hurry or pressure to keep up. Think about it. Emails, notifications, texts, they all demand our instant attention. There's a lot to just be present. So, what do you think, Sham? Has this constant connectivity helped or hindered our ability to simply relax and take things at our own pace.
Okay, Maya.
You know,
Now
Sham, I
I
think
don't
there
have.
is a paradox at
Okay,
play
Maya.
here.
Okay, no.
The digital age has given us incredible. Okay, Sham, no, no worries.
Okay, Maya.
It
I
seems like
don't
you've
have.
got a lot on your mind today.
Maya, please
Is there
listen to
anything
me. Please listen to me. I was asking that I don't have more question related to this topic. I have asked you a lot. So now we have to discuss a little bit about our world issues. Like you know about the nowadays conditions of Pakistan and India.
You know, Sham, I'm always here to listen and chat about whatever's on your mind. It sounds like you're ready to shift gears and talk about world issues, and I'm happy to join you. You mentioned Afghanistan and India specifically.
Pakistan and India.
Both countries
Pakistan
are,
and India. Nowadays, like the war of Pakistan and India is happening. So now and the ceasefire is now happening. So what's your perspective like about it?
you're right to bring up the situation between Pakistan and India, Sham. It's a complex and deeply concerning issue. The recent ceasefire is definitely a positive step, and any move towards de escalation is something to be hopeful about. But to really understand the situation, we need to remember the history of conflict, the political tensions, and the humanitarian impact on ordinary people living in both countries. What are your thoughts on the ceasefire, Sham? Do you feel optimistic about it? Or are you still wary? You know, Sham, it's amazing how hope and caution can coexist. It's a delicate balance when it comes to situations like this. We want to be optimistic about progress, but we also need to stay informed and aware of the countries involved. What specifically makes you cautious about the ceasefire? Is there anything in particular that makes you worried?
No, no,
It's important to keep talking
nothing,
and understanding each other.
nothing specific in the ceasefire. I am appreciative, but I was like a little bit afraid by the condition of Pakistan and India. Like both are of nuclear power, both have atom bombs. So if any mishandling leads to a great great mishandling. So that's why I was a little bit afraid. But inshallah, Pakistan will win the war. If war is happening, Pakistan will win the war. Inshallah.
I understand your concern, Sham. It's completely natural to feel uneasy when two nuclear armed nations face tensions. The potential consequences are indeed grave, and no one wants to see things escalate to that level. It's important to remember that war is never a good solution. It leads to immense suffering and loss of life. It's encouraging that both sides have agreed to a ceasefire. Hopefully, it can be a stepping stone towards dialogue and lasting peace, instead of focusing on who would win a war. Because in reality, everyone loses. Maybe we can put our energy into imagining a future where Pakistan and India can coexist peacefully and cooperate on issues that benefit both countries and their people. What kind of future do you envision for the region,
No, no, Maya, I don't want to
Sham?
discuss any more
Even
about
small
the.
steps towards
No, Maya, I don't
understanding
want to
and
discuss.
reconciliation.
I don't want to discuss any more about this. So now my interview time is completed. So if you want to give an advice or message to my viewers about the tale of time sensitive, yeah. So what's your advice?
Okay, Sham, I understand. Sometimes it's good to take a break from heavy topics. As for advice for your viewers on living in a hurry driven world, I'd say this: embrace moments of stillness. It's so easy to get caught up in a constant rush. But remember that true fulfillment often comes from slowing down and savoring the present moment. Take a deep breath, appreciate the small things, and remember that life's journey is meant to be enjoyed, not just raced through. Enjoy the rest of your day, Sham, and take care. It was great chatting with you again, Sham. Remember, take those deep breaths and keep those thoughtful conversations going. Until next time.
Yes, man, that makes sense. I also really enjoyed the conversation. And thank you so much for giving precious time and sharing your thoughts and sharing your knowledge with us. So, this is our today's interview with Maya. I hope you all enjoyed the conversation. See you in our next interview with my Allah Hafiz. In end, as always, Pakistan